Hello, my name is Frank Robbins.
Hello, Mr. Robbins. I'm Alessandra Chisoli. Thank you for agreeing to meet with me.
It's a pleasure, Mrs. Cazzoli, and please call me Frank.
Okay, Frank, and please call me Alessandra.
Okay, so tell me, what can I do for you?
I'm in need of some legal advice. My husband is a close friend of Michael Roach, whom I believe you represent, and Michael recommended that I should come and see you.
Yes, I do a lot of work for Michael's software business. So are you also working in the software business?
Well, my husband Jean Dupuis has a software distribution business, which he operates from the internet, and I work with him.
And are you here to see me today about your husband's business?
Yes, well, no. Sorry, I'm not being very clear. As a result of working in my husband's business, I've been in touch with a Mr. Howell, who is an executive with a US company called Microhart Corporation.
Yes.
Mr. Howell works in the London branch of the business. In any event, to make a long story short, Mr. Howell would like me to work as an agent for Microhart in Italy.
He would like you to do this, or your husband's business to do this.
He would like me to do this, but I would like to do it through my husband's business.
Can I ask why?
Well, myself and my husband Jean, he's French but I'm Italian, do everything together, and we have a company already established, and so it would be easier for me to do it this way.
And are you an equal shareholder in this business? What is it called, by the way?
Jean Dupuis Distribution. And no, my husband is the sole shareholder, but we share equally in the proceeds from the business.
Okay. You are probably aware that that puts you in a less than satisfactory position legally and financially speaking, should you and your husband split up in the future. But you are not here to talk about that now, I suppose. As regards being appointed as an agent by Microhard, from what you told me, they want to deal with you and not necessarily Jean Dupuis Distribution. That might be a complication. But who knows, perhaps they won't care.
Yes, it is potentially a bit complicated. Also, I would equally like to be registered as half owner in Jean Dupuis Distribution. It is true that my husband established the company, but in reality, I worked just as hard as he did to build up the business. In fact, according to Richard Howell that is, I'm the real brains behind the operation.
Okay, but that is a separate issue. Can I ask you exactly why you're coming here today to see me?
For the agency contract, I want to enter into with Microhard and also to start looking at the question of becoming part owner in Jean Dupuis Distribution.
Have you talked to your husband about this?
Yes, and he says he agrees, but he keeps putting it on the long finger, as is always the case with him. Why do something today if you can do it tomorrow?
Okay, so what do you want me to do? To work on the agency agreement? To work on registering you as a part owner of Jean Dupuis? Or both?
As I say, I want you to concentrate on the agency agreement, and I want to enter into the contract in the name of Jean Dupuis Distributions. But then I want you to help me to be registered as part owner of Jean Dupuis.
Okay, it might be better to do it the other way around, as if your husband subsequently does not agree, it is his business and his company, not you, will be the legally appointed agent for Italy.
It's okay, I will take the risk.
Well, it's your decision. I guess I had better contact Microhard Corporation. Do you have contact details for Mr. Howell, and do you know the name of their in-house lawyer?
Yes, here is Richard's card, and he told me to tell you to ring James Hunter, who is head of their legal service department here in London.
Okay, I will contact Mr. Hunt and then get back to you. Perhaps when I have a better idea of what is involved, we can also talk money at our next meeting, as in how much my involvement in this matter might cost.
Okay, thank you again for agreeing to meet with me.